Are you paying him hand jobs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. Those are worth so much nowadays.
Sweet, sweet hand jobs.
It's just.
Yeah, and it's like, wow, you just shoved that giant furry cock in my face, and it's ha ha ha. Hey guys, hanging with Nathan, and this is.
Hi, I'm Karla Lane.
Karla Lane, and thank you so much for bringing snacks.
I brought snacks. You're bringing pork belly, and I love your pork belly.
Oh yeah, we are, and I'm gonna actually get on that right now because we're gonna make ginger rice for it pretty much, and then go on that with. I'm gonna try to make this best because I've seen in my head. But we're going to do bok choy with little sweet potato and onion sauteed. And so that's going to be on top of the rice with the pork belly on top of that.
So we're going to make it like a rice and hash and then the pork belly.
Kind of.
Okay.
Yes.
I go with 90% of the time I don't know what to call my food when I cook.
Yep.
So I just describe it.
And yeah, so I think that's a better way of putting it.
Yes.
How long have you been in the business?
Almost 17 years.
17 years?
Yeah. I'm an old bitch. It's just the Botox.
Yeah? Yeah. You don't look a day over 25.
Thank you.
No. So wait, you are, what do you shoot mostly?
Right now, OF.
Oh, what the fuck's that?
It's something called OnlyFans.
Oh!
It kind of pays the bills, but that's kind of my main thing right now. I shoot basically everything. I am a plus size performer. As you can tell, I have a little more booty. And that's kind of what I've been known for most of my career. And now it's just, I'm Karla.
Yeah.
There's not many Karlas, so it's really convenient just to be like one out of a few.
It is very helpful for me because it's so hard for me to remember people's names. And it's never been hard to remember yours.
Thank you. It's also the smile.
Yeah, that too.
It's just
Also, every time I've seen you, you've just been just a joy to be around.
Oh, you don't spend that much time with me then?
Well, I know. That's why it's always joy. I think as we know from everyone else in this industry, sometimes just a little bit.
Just a little.
I just want a tad.
Just a little.
Just a taste.
Just a bite.
Yeah.
I want an appetizer. I don't eat the whole meal.
Yeah. So I think that's a good way to deal with most people in this business.
There you go.
Question.
Yes.
As a BBW performer.
Yes.
What is that like? What is it like doing that? I don't know anything about BBW performing. I've worked with you and you. That's it.
Yes.
It's a very interesting. It's like
it's a whole different world.
Yeah. It's like when I had Dante Cole on here. I was like, what's it like being like the most popular crossover performer?
So.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
No, nothing at all. Okay.
And
so,
you are definitely, I'd say, the most popular BBW performer.
Yes, I don't like putting myself up in that level, but I'm not saying it's not true. But I'm not saying it's true.
You
so
fancy
yes. Bitch. Only on Mondays.
No.
Oh wait, today Monday? Yeah, I'm fancy.
Yeah, it's Monday.
So, it is basically like having a group of performers that are in their own little circles, and there's a lot of us, and there's a lot of us that make a lot of money.
Yeah. It is just not that many.
Now there's a lot more.
Yeah.
When I first started, even 10 years ago, there wasn't. 5 years ago, there wasn't. Now there's just a lot more because you have different platforms and things like that. So you don't have to be a porn star to make $10,000 a month, basically. Yeah. You could literally be a pretty girl on the internet and make that money. There's one social media girl that is a model, and she is a lingerie model that's curvier, plus size, and she's killing it on OF. And doesn't even show lady parts. It's just all lingerie and kind of like that.
Oh, just the
implied nudity, but because she's so famous.
Yeah.
It makes sense, yes.
Dude, that's awesome.
But yeah, for the whole plus size thing, it is basically just a group of other performers that are plus size that we do exactly what anybody else does, but in bigger bodies. And because there's not as many of us, and also it's a more, I'm going to use this word and I don't like this word, taboo thing to like the fat girl versus liking the skinny girl. Guys typically pay more for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
There is nothing about me that's so special. I joke that if you go to a Dodger game, you will see more Karla Lanes in one area than you can imagine. Because what is so special about me? Not much. I'm brown, I'm short, and I'm chubby.
Well, I'd say the difference about you is like one of the first things or not one of the first things, but the time you coaxed me into content, not a lot of girls will say that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to suck your dick, your balls, and lick your asshole at the same time.
There's certain talents I have because I have a really long tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that put almost any guy into a bed.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Also, the joke is that I'm palatable. I'm a big girl, but I'm not too big where you're like, not my style.
Yeah.
I could walk up to basically anybody and go with, hey, you wanna fuck? And they're like, okay. And not in like, oh, every guy wants to fuck every girl thing, but like in that, like, I got it. But I'm also a dirty bitch that adds to that next level thing where it's like, oh, wait, you lick my butthole while you jerk me off? Yeah, 100%.
You know what it was for me?
What?
It was a handful of factors along with what you said. You were someone that I know if the day wasn't good on set, you're going to still put in the effort.
Yes.
I don't know. I know too many girls that think they're hot, and they won't do that. It's like the day goes wrong, and it's not the best day for me, or it's not the best day for some other people, and there's like, whatever. It's like, I know is going to help me and work with me. Because I was never worked with a BBW person. I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but just the way you looked at me, I was like, oh, she's looking at me like I'm a piece of meat. All right, fuck. Yeah. Question.
Yes.
Because we were talking about this on set the other day, and I think this is a fascinating subject.
Have I fed you yet?
What?
On set?
Yeah.
I fed you?
Yeah, Lena Paul's shoot. I think
Okay.
that was like one of the first times I knew that you did it.
Uh-huh.
And I was working crew that day,
Okay.
working crew for all of them. And then the last one that we were at for my birthday, you fed me.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I think there's one or two more that you was on. But honestly, since what is it? Pure Taboo kind of like switched over directors and the whole crew. I haven't been on their crew. I haven't been on shooting for them as much.
Okay.
I think I shot for them a lot more when the other crews were there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happens?
Yeah. I mean, like nothing wrong. But you usually bring food for them.
Yes. But now I am working on I'm adding more crews with food. I think everybody's coming to the conclusion that they don't want to eat junk food, / they don't want to eat fast food, / a Pollo Loco sounds good for the first day, but after the third day, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, guys, we don't really want to do this a Pollo Loco.
Who does?
Even
what
though
was your question?
I do totally respect their new branding with the new chicken. Like, have you seen the new logo?
No, the mean chicken?
Well, yeah, it's not like so cartoony. It's like kind of a black and white. Really, I like it a lot more.
Okay.
I think it looks nice.
Okay.
Anyway, the question I had, because we were talking about this on set the other day, and I totally forgot this. You're in a poly relationship.
I am.
With three other fellows.
Yes.
Yeah. I find that super impressive.
Thank you.
And you also run do all the stuff in porn, and you're a caterer. What else do you do? Or is that like and even if you do other things, how do you have the time for all these relationships? I don't
know at this point. I'm pretty sure I'm cloned.
I could see that.
I live in a computer simulation, and this is just how I'm manifesting my world. Just putting it out there. I don't know. So the relationship thing is funny. Most people have known me with being with Mo, and Mo and I just celebrated 5 years anniversary. I took him to Hawaii. We had the whole Hawaii thing. We had a great time. And it was kind of like this thing, but my husband and I just celebrated 17 years of being together. And then me and my other boyfriend, we just celebrated 7 years of being together.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm just going with, I am in the 5 years plus in all my relationships.
Goddamn, girl. Fucking killing it.
Thank you.
Go wash this
Go for it. So the easiest way to keep that many relationships and that many people happy?
Yeah.
Communication.
That is, still, even with that, one of the things I found that was hard was you'd say it to somebody and you had a long conversation. You totally forget that you didn't say it to the other person. And that was definitely one I was having a hard time with. It was like, why are you mad at me? And you forget. And so it's to do with that many people is struggle city.
I'm going on a yoga retreat.
Really?
By myself.
Oh.
Nobody's coming with me. It's my first solo adult traveling.
Ooh.
I know.
You gonna film all of it?
No, I'm gonna avoid being me and just pretend I'm normal.
Weird.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But that's the thing. If you saw me walking down the street would the words porn star come out of your mouth? Probably not. And that's sometimes really nice.
It is.
You don't look... I'm going with, do you look like a porn star?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, do I?
No.
Oh, cool. That's why no one comes up and talks to me.
Yeah, I'm going, do you look like a guy that does parkour? 100%.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, you got buff.
Yeah.
COVID's been good to you.
Know what it was? I built that fucking thing in my backyard. Let me phrase that. He built that thing in my backyard. And, I pretty much turned this whole place into a gym, bought the sauna, and I realized actually I was doing too much intermittent fasting. I was getting to a point where I was doing 3-day workouts, and I went to set one day, and I was, you know when you go to set sometimes and you're just not feeling anything from the person you work with, you don't want like the crew, and everything just doesn't feel right, and my body's just tired, because I didn't eat enough that day, and I went in there, the girl started, and he's like, oh, it's anal day, and this girl's got a fat ass, and I'm like, oh, shit. And then he's like, oh, and he's going to start with a foot job. I'm like, fuck! Well, let's hope she knows how to work her feet. She didn't. She went like this, and then just started doing like this. And I was like, it was just the softest I've been in forever. And I was just like, we tried for a second, and I like, literally, I went a little bit, and I was like, I went to the director. I was like, bro, we can keep trying, but I'm just not here. I'm sorry, man. You know? Yeah. And it's just one of those days where it's like, and after that, I was like, I need to put more food in my diet. I gotta eat more, like when I'm not even needed. I just have to eat more.
You're more
I'm
of a...
so fucking active.
But and that's 100%. I have a few friends that do the intermittent fasting, and they love it, but they're behind a computer, and they're not jumping off a fucking wall.
Yeah. So.
Or getting fucked and getting paid for it.
I also, definitely realized that because my job is also another workout.
Yes.
I'm like, I gotta...
Have you ever put a Fitbit on set?
Yes, and I burned as many calories on set, and I was also working with Lydia Black, so I did a really gnarly workout that day. But I burned as many calories as I did at the CrossFit workout that morning, which was like 15. 15, So I'm like...
So when people are like, oh, porn is not a job, go fuck yourself because it's a workout.
It is such a workout.
It may not be a job in your mind, but I'm going with, if I'm burning this many calories and I have to be in this position for that long and balance on my feet while wearing 5-inch heels, it's a job.
Yeah. And, man, I have to say, all the credit in the world to you ladies for toning it.
Pop it out. Arch it. Arch it more. No, you have to arch it. I want to see...
Oh, crap. Crap. We just did a gnarly back day.
There you go. There you go. But yes.
Need my suppository.
You just need to arch it. Like I'm obsessed with. Have you ever tried like a yoga wheel?
Yeah.
I love yoga wheels.
Oh, yeah, I got foam rollers. I got the yoga balls. I got an inversion table.
I don't have an inversion table.
Oh, this.
That's on my wish list, but I'm not willing to spend $400 on something I don't know how I would use.
Yeah. It's most of the time it's just one of those things I like to. I just go and like when my back's starting to hurt, just like laying. I'm like, So since you do this job, sex. I'm guessing you like sex.
Most days.
Yeah, but most days. Obviously, not every day.
Not every day.
We've had that. We've had those days, and they are. But what is the things that you find? Like, did you learn any new stuff that you liked once you got on the job?
So I started my job when I was 18.
Hot.
So I was slutty before, but not crazy. It was more on work. What is it? Work training was a lot of it.
Training?
Yes, on the job training was a big part of my career. Before I started porn, I never did porn. Like I never watched porn. I never saw porn. I just knew I wanted to do porn. So the whole I joke. I'm like, growing up, there would be the video section.
Oh, the one that you had to walk into with
the little curtains.
Yeah.
I loved watching men come out of that section with a smile and almost like this little like devil. I'm like, oh, I don't even know what's back there, but whatever that is, that's what I'm gonna do, and that's basically what I did. But yeah, sex is one of those things I'm just naturally good at. I can come really fast, like 3 minutes or less, and no effort on your part, really.
God bless you for that.
Thank you.
Also, and on a completely different note, because I was talking to someone about this today, any advice for people who are trying to learn how to come faster?
Kegel exercises.
Yeah?
If you're a girl, the weights.
Oh, the Ben Wall balls?
But no, they have like fucking weights now. There's an app that shows up on my phone That's basically, it's a sensor that you...
I'm gonna get your boobs, sorry.
Get it. No, we didn't get it. It's
fucking mosquito. I'm gonna murder you.
It's trying to eat my titties. It's kind of like this. It's like a Kegel ball, but it has sensors in it. Mm-hmm. So it squeezes and goes, but there's a game that goes with it. So you have to make the bird go up and down. Up and down. And it's a fucking, like, video game you're playing with your pussy. Mm. Basically, you're like, squeeze, and it goes up. And then you release, and the bird goes down. And then the longer you can play the game, like, the more exercises you get.
Yeah.
It's $100. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Wait, what's it called?
I don't even know. Like, look at it. It's literally like Kegel game.
Alright.
And it's an app.
Guys, look it up. If you're having a hard time coming, and you can blame the guy all you want, maybe the guy's doing a shit job.
But if you can make yourself come faster, just say.
Yeah. Helps everyone out.
My big thing is, I have friends that had to take 45 minutes to come. I don't know if I would spend 45 minutes trying to make somebody orgasm.
I have been that person. I've been down there, eating you out, and it's like...
Congratulations.
And man, is your face hurting by that point? I'm very committed to suffering.
Okay.
So.
You're into the suffer. I'm going with, here's the Hitachi. Enjoy. I'll see you in 5 minutes.
Yeah. See, I'm that person who's like, I'm going to try to make you come. And like now I'm a different way. I'm like, I can try my best and I will do whatever you need. But at the same time, I'm not the person who's like, I'm going to make you come. Because you know what? There's too many things going on up here. You may not be able to quiet your mind. Mm-hmm. You may not be feeling this. The fucking water could have been on at your house. I don't fucking know. Yeah. And it's like, especially after being in this job doing what I have to do for so long and like...
You need to make it look good.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes... And this is the thing about our jobs. You need to make it look good.
Yeah.
It is not about your pleasure. It's about the pleasure of people that are watching it. Because you're getting off once, but whoever is watching it might be getting off 10 times. And how many people will be watching that scene? I'm going with you need to sacrifice your joy to bring joy to everybody else.
Exactly. And now there's some days where we can enjoy things together. But that's not every day. And no. I'm not going to hope... The most I can hope for is that there's little moments of fun.
Yes! I like that idea because realistically it's like... When you go to a job, not every day is amazing.
No.
And people are like, oh, your job is so cool. It must be so awesome. I'm going with...
It's so great.
90% of the time, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's like you having fun at work. Sometimes it's really good. And other days you're like, well, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, do I really...
I'm getting paid for this, right? Okay. All right, I'll smile. I'll smile and look pretty for you. I'll call you Daddy if you want me to.
Daddy!
Daddy! I can't pull off Daddy. I'm too old to say Daddy to most guys. Like, realistically.
Yeah. Dude, my thing's like, I'm never going to tell you, like, the only thing I ever tell girls is, like, play with my balls. Because anything else, if I hate when it's, like, it's so fake and overdone. If you just say it, I'm like, oh, cool. But, like, if it's, like, fake and overplayed, I'd much rather us just stare at each other and try until we both come. That's fun.
There you go.
But, like, other than that, man, it's like, I don't have any, like, words that you're going to fucking nail me with. And I'm like,
no.
Unless you mean it.
I'm going, no nipple licking.
Those
are the fun. Oh, that's always tummy rubs, nipple licking. I was with one guy that liked his left ear licked, but not his right ear.
Damn. I know there's one guy on I'm not going to say the set, but apparently he goes and finds a corner of something sharp and grabs his dick and just goes, BAM! And then he pops. And so I'm like, I like my balls played with, so I found a corner and I drop my balls and like my taint on everything. I start putting pressure, I'm like,
That's not it.
No.
That's not it for me.
I don't like it.
No.
I'm trying to be Tommy Pistol and I just can't get there.
And that's the thing. Everybody has their thing. And it's my thing about sex is always, what triggered that to be the thing that you're into?
It's always the question I have. Yeah. That's why, like, if you had a specific thing, I gotta get Tommy Pistol on here because I want to ask him about like the chewing on the foreskin thing.
Okay.
But like, that's why like I need to get more. I'm getting more people in who are a lot more comfortable and know what they want. That's why I want you on. I'm gonna get Dread on pretty soon. Okay. And like people that like know what they want
and they know who they are too, because that's also a big difference. There's a lot of people in our industry that are kind of finding themselves like every fucking month, and you're like, okay. I'm over here going with, I'm an old bitch that just does my thing, gets paid, and move on.
Yeah.
Sacrifices.
Our sacrifices. Mm-hmm. We do this for you guys. Mm-hmm. We do it all for you.
for the people watching.
No respect.
No, they don't respect the game.
I don't respect
They
the
just
game.
think it's easy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've grown into them fine, man.
Considering when I first met you, I always go back to the crab.
I miss my crabs.
No.
I miss my crabs.
I don't miss your crabs.
I do. That was a fun tattoo.
No, it wasn't. You can literally point your dick out and line out, and that's not what porn's about. We're supposed to just be bates.
I know.
Especially you. You're a guy. You're only good for one thing.
That's what I've been told.
Ooh. Look at the size of this.
All right.
So big.
That's what she said.
Do you think you can make somebody gape that big?
I think there's plenty of girls out there who can do it.
I feel like this is like birthing a child out of your vagina. Like, this is 9 centimeters.
Let's see.
Press it. Press it. Real good. Press it.
I guess the right thing about this is trying to get the right amount of rice to not be too overpowering to everything else.
But it's also rice. You can't go wrong with a lot of rice.
It's true.
I'm just saying.
But, like, okay, we went to a Mexican restaurant yesterday, and I was like, I want a piece of carne asada, right?
Okay.
Just a nice piece. And they gave me, like, a plate about that long. Half of it's rice.
Uh-huh.
The other half is just giant chunks of bell pepper and onion.
It's called fajitas.
Yeah, but it wasn't a fajita. It was just fun pulling.
Yeah.
But, like, it's like the way you presented it to me, it's like these things are too massive to fit them in my mouth, and it's no flavor on the bell pepper, and there's too much rice. It was like...
So you went to a Mexican restaurant that caters for white people?
Yes. So I'm going to do the one thing that I keep seeing in all the videos.
Ooh, crispy. Do it again for the audio. Just make sure you got it.
Now, this is a nice question. I'm thinking small slice. Let's see, small and then little chunks, and that way we roll it around there with the onions on top.
You're thinking thin slice and make it into
Thin
the
slice, and it'll be 3 pieces, and you'd be about, I think there'll be 6 pieces on there. Onions on top, little drizzle.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
So I didn't make these as thin as I wanted to.
I was gonna say you need to make it thin, and you just made it thick. Are you just trying to like say you like thick things today?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm just
saying.
Just saying.
Just saying. So that. Boom. Whew, I sweated on that one.
Mine's a lot prettier than yours.
Yeah, 100%. Oh.
Mmm. That's really good.
Yeah.
I like the spicy of the sweet potato.
Yeah. Anyway, why don't you tell everyone where they can find you? Because I would like to just enjoy the food now. And thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
It's always a pleasure having you on anything.
I like being around you.
Anything.
On you. You can find me by just Googling Karla Lane. Onlykarla.com, spoilkarla.com, datekarla.com. They're all mine. Just, you'll find me on the interweb.
Well, guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Hanging with Nathan. Hopefully we have episodes. It's always a hope. My job is making me work all the fucking time, so sometimes I have days that I can do it, and sometimes I don't.
I'm so sorry that you have to work all the time.
I know.
I'm so sorry you're gonna have sex with pretty girls all the time.
Hey, sometimes they're assholes.
But they're still pretty.
Yeah. Hey, I like my ladies pretty inside and out. Anyway, please like, subscribe if you enjoyed the show, all that kind of jazz. Hopefully we will have Twitch streaming again. Bye!